You're listening to KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine.
The opinions and views expressed in this program do not reflect those of KUCI, its management, or the UC Board of Regents. To find out more about this talk show or other talk shows broadcasting on KUCI, log on to our website at kuci.org or check out the latest program guide.
This is Ashton Marcus, and I'm on location at the Long Beach Terrace Theater for the Long Beach Ballet's presentation of Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
David Wilcox, Long Beach Ballet Artistic Director.
So, question. Tell me a little about the Long Beach Ballet.
Oh, well, we've been in existence for 37 years, and this is our 35th annual production of doing The Nutcracker here at the Terrace Theater. And we are not a professional ballet company, we are a school. And all of the dancers that you just saw on stage, except for a couple of guest artists we brought in, have all been trained by Long Beach Ballet Hall. Started with Long Beach Ballet at the age of 4, 5, 6, 7 years old, and now put on this production that you saw.
I thought the production was fantastic. Again, it actually surprised me that this was a school. I thought this was a professional ballet company when I saw it.
Well, that's a big compliment. That's our goal, to make it look like that.
Yeah, and also, again, my radio station is on the campus of UCI. We're one of the top 10 theater schools. And when I tell people about this, when you go to a college performance, it's going to be a pretty safe bet. It's going to be a good performance because it's not like someone's going to go up there and not know their lines. That's just not going to happen. You know what I mean?
Right. Sure. Of course. But these are 250 people in this cast today that you just saw, from the ages of 4 up. And so it's a huge undertaking to put on this show. The amount of activity backstage is as crazy and energetic as it is that's going on stage.
So, question. I always ask this of directors. What do you look for in your casting?
In my casting, well, they have to have charisma. They have to have stage presence. They have to have the technique for ballet, of course. Have good technique. They have to have good facial expression, musicality, of course.
You said musicality. Is it necessary for them to be a musician as well as a dancer?
No, most of them aren't. But if you study music, it's very, very helpful because then you understand the music. You're more aware of the music. You're more aware because as a ballet dancer, you are actually the visual representation of the music, and it has to match absolutely perfectly.
Okay, how about an actor? Because again, my show's a theater site. Do you have to be an actor, or is it okay just to be an athlete to be a ballerina?
You don't have to be an actor to just be in the background in the corps de ballet, but to be able to be telling a story, like the little girl who played Clara, you got to be an actor or an actress because you're telling the story. You can't tell the story without being an actor.
Okay. One last question. If my viewers decide to come by and see this piece, what should they expect to see?
Well, I hope that they will walk away seeing that they saw something that was very, very beautiful, musical. What I have attempted to do is I've attempted to take what I believe is Tchaikovsky's vision for his ballet. I haven't changed the music at all from beginning to end. I haven't moved the scenery, music around. It's pure Tchaikovsky, the way he wrote it, the way he wanted it to be. And I tried to make it like he would have done it back then if they had pyrotechnics on stage. And they had all magic and things that we can do with this thing. If he could have done back then what we do with lighting, because when he did it back then they had gas lantern lighting, right? But with the spectacular lighting we have and the special effects and the magic and the live horse and the flying sleigh and everything, I hope Tchaikovsky's looking at this saying, yeah, he got it right.
Well, I really enjoyed the performance. I thought it was fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with...
My name's Seth Orza. I'm a principal with Pacific Northwest Ballet. I've been with Pacific Northwest Ballet for 10 years. Before that, I was with New York City Ballet for 8 years. I've been training since I was about 5 years old. And I'm doing the principal role of Cavalier in Long Beach Ballet's Nutcracker. I really enjoy it because you have a really long pas de deux that's beautiful to the Tchaikovsky music, and then also you have some variations and a coda where you can jump, turn, and just dance a lot.
Actually, my show is primarily a theater show. We don't go to the ballet that often. So if my viewers decide to come by here, what should they expect to see?
an exciting show, you know, because you have everything from pyrotechnics to break dancers to magic tricks. I mean, you'll see it all, and I think for anyone that's coming to this, they'll find something that they love about it.
I love the Christmas theme in it because again, my viewers usually go to like, you know, A Christmas Carol. They've seen it a million times, or It's a Wonderful Life. I'm not sure if they come to the Nutcracker that often. I mean, I'm sure a lot of them do, but they would really enjoy the festive holiday season.
Yes, it's totally a festive thing. I mean, I've been doing the Nutcracker since I think I was 5, so it's just part of the holiday tradition to be dancing and the whole holiday spirit. It's great. It's really great.
Question, why did you decide to become a dancer at 5? I mean, did you just know at 5, I just want to be a dancer?
No, so I was born and bred. My parents were dancers. I have 5 siblings that were all dancers, and 3 of us went professional, and then the other 3 went to a certain point and then didn't go pro. But yeah, so I was kind of pushed into it, and then I started to love it around my teenage years.
I guess part of it is genetic. You physically have to be able to do the dance moves, so it helps to actually be physically bred to actually be able to do something like this.
Yes, a lot of work goes into it.
Question, I'm told a lot of dancers, by the time they're like, say, 40 years old, they can't do it. They're like a football player.
Yeah.
When you turn 40, you just can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Does that give you a little apprehension when you get into it? I mean, a lot of your parents, those people, they probably told you about that. When you turn 40 or 50, I'm sorry, you're just not going to be on stage anymore.
Yeah, it's definitely a short career. You know, it's pretty much, I've been dancing professionally since I was 17, so it's about 20 years. And you have that cap. The body will only do so much, and I think the mind as well. So, but we all prepare for it. You know, there's lots of other positions that you can go into after ballet mastering, directing, choreographing, teaching. So there's lots of things that you're already working on at my age.
You know, I was even told that some dancers, they actually skip college. They skip high school, maybe a year or 2 of high school. I thought that's ridiculous, but you add an extra 4-6 years to your career. You're only going to dance for 10 years, but you add an extra 6 years to that. Now I'm thinking maybe they've got a point there.
Yeah, so there's people that they don't finish high school, or they postpone it, and then they go back to school in their early career time. Like, we have people up in Pacific Northwest Ballet that are going to college right now that are getting degrees and masters and all of that stuff as they're dancing. But they just couldn't do it at the beginning of their career because it's just very hectic as a young dancer.
Okay, I love the performance. I thought you were fantastic. Again, classic Christmas. You could bring your family to this. You could bring your friends to this. Beautiful season to it, and I loved your performance.
Oh, thank you. I can't say any more than I love this production and love coming down here to Long Beach.
Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI, 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Megan Wilcox. I grew up in Long Beach. I trained at Long Beach Ballet from 4 years old till 18 years old. I moved to Germany, danced there professionally for a year, came back to I actually moved to San Diego after that. Now I'm dancing with California Ballet Company professionally, and I'm just guesting here for these 2 days. And it's really special because I grew up here, and it's my dad's production, and I'm so in love with it, and it's just brings back so many memories, and it's such an amazing Nutcracker, and I love being here.
Who do you play tonight?
I'm the Dewdrop Fairy.
What's your take on that character?
I'm not quite sure, actually. I thought I was a flower, but it turns out I am a dewdrop. So it's just the lead of the Waltz of the Flowers. I lead everyone, I bring everyone together. It's a fun part.
I podcast on the largest theater website in Southern California. A lot of them haven't come to the ballet. They don't come regularly to the ballet. So if they decide to come to this piece, what should they expect to see?
The most amazing Nutcracker they'll ever see in their entire lives. I've talked to people that have seen Nutcrackers all over the globe, over years and years, and then they come and see this one and they say, I will never watch another Nutcracker in my life. Just because the theatrics, the story, the story's the same, but the way he directed it, and just the little nuances, and the pyrotechnics, the live horse, the lighting, it just makes a big difference.
Well, first of all, when you went through your bio, it sounded so exotic, so incredibly glamorous. Traveling through a year, dancing with amazing masters and all that. What was that really like?
Well, it was crazy. The first part of my life was very crazy. my first competition, it kept going. Like I competed in YGP in New York for a couple years, and then I went to Switzerland, another step up, and then I went to Jackson, Mississippi, which is like the Ballet Olympics, which is another step up. And it's been an honor to be competing in all those competitions and winning some awards in them. It's definitely helped me grow as a dancer monumentally.
Again, I primarily do theater, so my question, as a ballerina, do you also have to be an actor, or do you just be an athlete?
Both, for sure. An actress, an athlete, an artist, for sure. They're definitely not just athletes. You have to add a lot of artistry into it. And as you can see, especially in story ballets like the Nutcracker, you have to be a good actor / actress because there's a lot of storytelling to get across. You can't just be blank-faced, just going through the movements. You have to bring that story to the audience as well. So, yeah.
Well, I love the performance tonight. Again, very visual for the eyes. A huge cast, wonderful professional, one of the best ballet companies in Southern California.
And it's funny because we're not actually a ballet company. A lot of people are like, everyone's so young for a ballet company, but we're actually just a school. They're all these kids, they're like 10 to, like all these company members, they're like 14, 15 years old. But everyone in the audience assumes they're like 20 years old because of their technique and their artistry and everything. So yeah, it takes people by surprise.
Actually, again, my radio station is on the campus of UCI. We're one of the top 10 theater schools in the entire country. And I keep telling people, when you go to a college performance, first of all, it's going to be very safe because no one's going to go up there and not know their lines. That's just not going to happen.
Yeah, for sure. They've been working on this for months and months and months, and I'm going between Nutcrackers, so I've been rehearsing that Nutcracker and this Nutcracker. We work our butts off. That's for sure.
Yeah. Once again, I love the performance. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Ellen Bigelow. I am a dancer and a teacher with Long Beach Ballet. I teach the children's levels, so they were the ones that were doing Mother Ginger and Angels, the children in the show.
Okay, who are you tonight?
I was the Arabian dancer. She is a kind of sexy, sensual, exotic character in the land of sweets. So she's the Arabian tea, and she comes out and does a few very kind of sensual movements. Plus, she also has some magic tricks up her sleeve. Yeah.
My radio station is primarily a theater show, so I'm not sure how many of my viewers actually come to the ballet. But if they decide to come to this show, what should they expect to see?
They should expect to see a lot of beautiful ballet, graceful dancers on stage, a lot of kind of pyrotechnics and exciting moments, a little bit different than your regular just community show. This seems like a real enjoyable production.
You teach children, so if a child actually wanted you to become a professional dancer, what kind of advice would you give them? Because that's not exactly a career in which it's a stable career. I mean, what would you tell them?
I would say to just keep going at it, to just keep trying, to always remember what got you started, your passion and your love for it and your dedication. Those are things that really will kind of pull you through life anyway. So I would just say just keep going, just keep trying.
Great. I loved your performance. I love the performance as a whole. Huge cast, unbelievably large cast, but beautiful, beautiful. I love the music, I love the pyrotechnics, I love the scenery, and I love the costumes.
Thank you.
And obviously I love the dance.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being on the show. Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker will be playing at the Long Beach Terrace Theater from December 16th to the 24th. For more information, go to www.longbeachnutcracker.com. This is Ashton Marcus, and I'm on location at Casa 0101 Theater for their presentation of Disney's Beauty and the Beast, the Broadway musical. Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm at KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Rigo Tejeda.
And what did you do tonight?
I am the director of the show.
I love this performance of Beauty and the Beast. It was fantastic. You know, I've seen professional performances of Beauty and the Beast before. There's actually some parts of this I enjoyed more than those productions.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Also, I've seen the productions before. They were fine and all, but this one was a major leap of faith. Again, I compared this to a professional performance. It was at that same level.
That's wonderful. Thank you for those wonderful comments. You know, the thing about this cast is that besides having so much diversity, there's a lot of heart and a lot of love. And these cast members, we've given them the opportunity to come on stage and really showcase their talent, and they've really taken it by the horns and shown us this beautiful piece.
I love the cast. What do you look for your casting anyway?
For me, you know, with the casting, I want to give opportunities to people of color, to Latinos, to people of color. We don't really get a lot of opportunities out there, and when I do the casting or the show, even the shows that I select, I want to make sure that we do shows that we can give people the opportunity to really showcase their talents.
Well, you did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Even though, again, you might have chosen people of color, you still chose fantastic actors. Again, like I said before, I liked some parts of this better than the professional performance I saw.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for coming out tonight. I appreciate your kind words.
All right, once again, I loved it. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you. Take care.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine. I'm here with
Omar Mata. I was born here in East LA, born and raised. Went to the local schools, went to the local schooling. Musician at heart. I played mariachi music for most of my life, for about 25 years, and that actually brought me to acting. I did a little bit of acting in high school, but then when they were looking for an actor, musician, singer, that was my introduction back into stage, and haven't looked back ever since. I think I started doing that about 8 years ago, and I just love it since. I've been loving it since. I've been very fortunate, very lucky to be here at Casa 0101, where I started, and I'm still currently doing stuff. It's just, I'm so blessed to, you always want to come back to the community and do something. So I'm very lucky, very lucky.
Okay, and which character did you play?
I played the Beast. The Beast. You know what? It's not that far fetched from what I grew up in. I mean, despite the idea that he first started being very selfish, heartless person, but then realized that the social life just wasn't really accepting him, and he had to be on his own. So as far as that part of it, I was kind of like that. I'm 6'6". I'm really 6'6". So to deal with this height at a very young age and throughout, I was always shy. To this day, I'm still shy. If I walk into a room, I think I once would be by the walls and not really be the center of attention. But despite all of that, I really love the fact that I got to play the Beast. It was something that I really took into heart and very passionate about it. Very passionate about it. I was really able to see my upbringing a lot in the Beast.
I saw that in you because with all the costumes, it hit so much of you, but you actually managed to still act through it, with your body and with your movement and all that. I thought you did a fantastic job.
Oh, thank you. You're right, because it is very physical. It's a very, very physical job. Despite that I am wearing prosthetics, it's harder to really people to see, not just your eyes, but your reactions, what you're trying to say with your face. A lot of acting, even people that don't understand sometimes language or what they're listening to, a lot of acting has to do with just physicality. You can really show emotion and what you're trying to say in a physical aspect. And if you do that very well, I always try to have that in mind when you're on stage or when I'm on stage. And I'm really happy for you to mention that, because that's what I aim for. That's really, really what I aim for.
The performance was fantastic. In fact, I've seen Beauty and the Beast at a few professional shows, big professional shows. There's some parts of this I actually like better than those shows.
Oh my God, thank you very much. You know what? Yeah, it might be that this cast is so multicultural. I mean, you look around the cast, you see so many different type of ethnicities, colors, different. Then that's when you have different perspectives of how the character is going to be played. And then when you put all these perspectives in together, and then to have Rigo Tejeda, who's the director of the musical, for him to control all these different perspectives, it's amazing. When you put all of that together, I mean, we really, as actors, everybody in the cast, we really don't have any idea how far we can elevate this until we continue doing more and more shows and get more familiar with each other and be able to show that perspective that people really haven't seen of other different casts.
Again, I've seen several pieces at Castle 101. I was walking in expecting certain things. This was so above what I expected. And again, your other performances are fine and all, but this, you could tell it was professional level, that your performances.
I'm glad you said that, because I think that's the beautiful thing that Casa 0101 is trying to do, especially Josefina Lopez, trying to bring shows that are going to be continuously elevating or pushing the bar higher. I mean, honestly to God, you really don't have to go to Hollywood. Boyerwood Heights is right here. You can come down the street and see a quality show that you can see. Sometimes maybe even better, as you said. So it's just for you to say that. I mean, I'm very blessed and very lucky to be in this position and be part of that upbringing, be part of that lifting of the bar to really escalate not just the type of performances that they're having here, but as far as the actors, we want to work, and sometimes there's just not enough work. So if we can elevate our performance and continue having these shows, continue having people from the community or people from of all different cities locally to come and support us, I mean, that's going to even be more for us to even show and support and even gravitate to.
Once again, I love the performance. I love your performance too. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so very much. I really appreciate your time and your coming here, okay? Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI, 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with...
My name is Andrea. I am from Orange County, California, and I am a musical theater performer. I've been doing this for about 6 years, studied at Cal State Fullerton and Orange County School of the Arts.
And which character do you play again?
I play Belle. Belle is a fierce warrior princess, and she is brave, she's courageous, she doesn't take anything from anybody, and she stands up for herself, she stands up for her father, and she is a representative of all heroines and all young girls who have ever wanted to do something more with their life.
I love this performance, and I love your performance also. In fact, I've seen Beauty and the Beast at a few professional theaters, a few large professional theaters. There's actually some parts of this I actually enjoyed more than those theaters parts.
Thank you so much. That's really great to hear.
Yeah. Again, I've seen several performances here at Castle 101 also. And actually, again, this was actually one major step above. And there's nothing wrong with the other ones, but this was one major step above. I thought the singers were fantastic. I thought the acting was fantastic. I thought the dancing was fantastic also.
Thank you so much. My first show at Casa was In the Heights, and then I did Aladdin, and this was definitely one of those shows where I knew coming into it was going to be a huge production. There would be so many different elements and so many different actors and people with strong points that would have to bring in their strongest assets to bring this production together. And it really was a collaborative effort, and it really was so wonderful to see everyone within their different elements working together. And I think that's what makes this production so special. And knowing that it's so colorful, it's so diverse, and no one is being ostracized or feeling out of place because of the way they look or their ethnicity. And so that's definitely something so special about this production. I think that itself elevated what we were able to do with this show as well.
Yeah, even though it was an ethnic cast, again, I look beyond the cast. Even a colorblind critic would basically say that this was a fantastic performance. You guys just blew me away.
Well, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Once again, I love your performance. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI, 88.9 FM in Irvine. And I'm here with...
My name's Andreas Pantazis, and I'm playing Gaston in the production of Beauty and the Beast. I do a lot of theater around Los Angeles, Inland Empire, and a little bit in the OC. I've performed at the Chance, a lot of productions at Tibby's Center Stage in Fontana, a couple of things at NoHo Art Center, also here at Casa where I did In the Heights back in 2013.
And which character did you play again?
I played Gaston, as I call, Gastel. Hashtag Gastel, everyone. Team Villains. Yes. Well, let's be honest. Everybody loves Gaston. He's the biggest guy in town. He's the one who provides everybody with his food, with fur, with Wood even. He's the best. He's the most Olympic kind of guy in this town. Nobody can keep up with him. However, you know, he's a little lonely sometimes. All these girls he keeps rendezvousing with don't really satisfy him. So right now he's trying to settle down, and he has his eye on this girl, you know, with a crazy father, and hey, well, I'm telling you, Gastel is gonna come in. Hey.
I love your performance. I think you're fantastic.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It was a dream role. I've done the show luckily twice before, once with Chance, as I said, last summer, where I played Ensemble, Baker, and various other roles. And then I played Beast when I was back in 21. And it's been kind of, I wanted to really play Gaston. It's a dream role. I've always felt Beast and Gaston are both kind of hearts up there that I really appreciate and really get into, and I'm just happy to get this dream role of mine, and really just humble.
Yeah, actually, I've seen Beauty and the Beast at a professional show before, a big professional theater, and believe it or not, there's some performances of this I liked more than that one. And actually, some of them I like better than this one. And your character in particular, I really enjoyed it. In fact, I actually enjoyed some of your character more than I enjoyed the professional one.
I really appreciate it a lot. It is, like I said, a part that I've really respected and I've really wanted to do for a while. And just, I keep doing my homework on him. I keep trying to just nail every moment, finesse. Even after tonight's show, I'm going to go home and like, this worked. This was great. People love this. Keep going forward with this. Maybe a couple of things I might feel comfortable other ways. And I truly appreciate that, because, you know, as all of us, we're trying to keep working and keep trying to do it. And I keep telling people, just live in the moment. No matter what theater you're in, you're still getting to bless the stage and experience another feeling, another character, another place. And I'm really glad I took you at least somewhere where I was trying to, you know, take you to that other place. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Once again, I just loved your performance. You're fantastic. Thank you very much for being on the show.
I appreciate it. Thank you for asking me to join you.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Max Peters playing LeFou in Casa 0101's production of Beauty and the Beast. During this run of the show, I'll pass over 400 shows in this. I did the show in high school, and then I went on the national tour straight out of college, but this is honestly the most fun I've had in a production of Beauty and the Beast. I think what Casa 01 and TNH Productions has been able to do with creating a multicultural cast is really wonderful, and all people should come out and see.
I agree with you. Actually, I've seen this, a professional performance of this at 3D Theatrics. Believe it or not, there's some things about this one I like more than that one. Obviously, some things about that I like more than this, but it was very, very charming, very professional in nature.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming out and supporting theater in Los Angeles, in a city that is absolutely run by TV and film. It's so wonderful to see all the people coming out to support the arts and support theater here in LA.
I also have to compliment you. I thought you were fantastic. You were basically one of my high points in this. I enjoyed your almost cartoon-like actions.
Thank you so much. This I've had the opportunity to play this role before. This is my third time playing it, so every time I step out on stage, I find something new to go with. And this time around, our director Rigo has been so wonderful in allowing us to kind of really just play and discover the different nuances of the characters. And it's been such a joy working with this amazingly talented cast.
Thank you. Once again, you're fantastic. One of the best LeFous I've ever seen. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Ashton Marcus. I'm with KUCI 88.9 FM in Irvine, and I'm here with
Caleb Green, and I play Lumiere in Casa 0101's production of Beauty and the Beast. Oh, Lumiere, he's the maitre d' of the castle. Basically, when Cogsworth is off being a pain in the you-know-where, Lumiere's overseeing everything, making sure everyone in the castle is happy, while maintaining his beautiful relationship with the sexy Babette.
I've seen Beauty and the Beast before at a professional theater.
Yes.
And actually, believe it or not, I have enjoyed your production of it. This production of it more, at sometimes more than that one.
Well, what's great about Casa 010 is the theater is only 99 seats, so you really get a real intimate setting of what is usually a big, grand musical that has been condensed to a small stage for a small theater where you can really channel and connect with the characters.
I love the singing, I love the dancing, I love the acting. You guys really did a fantastic job. And again, I've seen Casa 101 productions before, and again, they were fine and all that, but you guys took a major leap forward. I thought this was like a professional level performance.
Well, it is. When you have great music by Alan Menken and when you have just good writing from Disney's Linda Wolverton, it just helps make a great show. The music is great, the dialogue is fun, the sets can be amazing, the costumes are period, so that's where the fun comes. And so, with a real production like Beauty and the Beast, you have fun watching it, being a part of it, putting it on. It's just a spectacle.
Disney's Beauty and the Beast, the Broadway musical, will be playing at Casa 0101 Theater from December 8th to January 21st. For more information, go to www.casa0101.org.